Prometheus didn't steal fire from the gods. Allah gifted him with this fire. And of course, Allah, as the best knower, knew that mankind would weaponize this fire. Of course he did. Allah knows his enemy. But this still begs the question, why would Allah give the man he has come into the world to destroy, why give him such powerful secrets? The Honorable Brother Minister Farrakhan revealed the answer to this question during his powerful lecture series, The Time and What Must Be Done. Episode 52 is entitled The Wheel, Allah, God's Calling Card. In it, the minister says, quoting the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, the Holy Quran further says that whenever God gets ready to destroy a people, he opens up the heavens for them and gives them the pleasure of what they seek or lust after. And then he destroys them. The Holy Quran further prophesies that the heavens would be open to this people and the veil of every secret would be removed. This prophecy does not mean that the enemy will, after that, be able to win against the God in a battle between them and God. It's prophesied that as part of the preparations for the war to end all wars, the battle of Armageddon, that in preparation, in the lead up to that great battle, Allah actually will reveal secrets to his enemy, secrets that his enemy had lusted after. Allah will open up these secrets, remove the veil from over these secrets, and give his enemy a glimpse of them. And this still doesn't mean that the enemy will be able to defeat God. This is why we have to respectfully disagree with Dr. Stephen Greer, who is a wonderful ufologist with a wealth of information. But since the release of the Oppenheimer movie and Dr. Greer's subsequent sit down with Sean Prez on Vlad TV, the media has been all abuzz over particular claims that the ufologist made during this 2-hour conversation. Oppenheimer's nuclear bomb got attention of aliens worried we will destroy the earth, is how the headlines read. Dr. Greer suggests that the detonation of Trinity on July 16, 1945, got the attention of civilizations from different star systems who got worried and now see Earth's human population as both a risk to their own extraterrestrial civilizations and as poised to destroy the planet Earth itself. These off-world civilizations, Dr. Greer assures us, are fundamentally peaceful and are not a national security threat. In addition, Dr. Greer claims that the aliens are concerned because since the successful Trinity explosion, this world's radar and weapons systems have been able to down numerous UFOs. And because scientists of this world have been able to successfully reverse engineer some of these craft, the aliens are worried about what mankind has learned from this alien technology and worried that mankind might weaponize it against them, the aliens. No, sir. No, sir. With all of Dr. Greer's undeniably extensive knowledge, his narrative is way off. We can help with that. We, the Nation of Islam. I'm not being arrogant. It is with good reason that Professor Michael Lieb of the University of Illinois at Chicago has declared, quote, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan represent the capstone to this study of UFOs, end quote. Capstone represents the crowning point, the most important element of something, the decisive factor. The Nation of Islam is that with regard to the UFO reality. Dr. Greer, we can assure you that the scientists on board these craft, they are not extraterrestrial aliens. They are supra-terrestrial Muslim scientists, gods of the Black nation. We can assure you, Dr. Greer, that they were not caught off guard by the Trinity explosion. For they no doubt observed the process and the evolution of the atomic bomb from the very beginning. The fact that these craft, the baby planes, spend so much time over and around the nuclear facilities of this world is not an indication that the pilots are worried. It's an indication that Allah wants all the smoke. These craft don't represent benevolent, non-hostile aliens. These craft and the scientists piloting them have a military objective. They indeed represent the single greatest national security threat to every nation on the planet today. Because God the Mahdi has come into the world to sit down every tyrant and every tyrannical government. These craft don't just hang out around nuclear facilities. They show up and they show out. As Robert Hastings has thoroughly shown, these craft and their pilots have total control over the nuclear systems of not just this country, but of every country on the earth with nuclear capabilities. At will, the intelligences aboard these craft can both disable a country's nuclear weapons system, and these craft can trigger that country's nuclear weapons system. And the country's military is totally powerless to intervene. As famously former United States Air Force lieutenant and missile test photographic officer Dr. Robert Jacobs filmed a sensational September 14, 1967 incident of one of these crafts disabling a flying Atlas D missile.
We watched that stage burn out. We watched the second stage burn out. We watched the third stage burn out. And into the frame came something else. It flew into the frame like this, and it shot a beam of light at the warhead, which is represented by my thumb here. Now, remember, all this stuff is flying at several thousand miles an hour. So this thing fires a beam of light at the warhead, hits it, and then this thing flies up like this. Meanwhile, we're all going like this, fires another beam of light, goes around like this, we're going like this, fires another beam of light, goes down like this, fires another beam of light, and then flies out the way it came in. And the warhead tumbles out of space. Now, I saw that. I don't give a goddamn what anybody else says about it. I saw that on film. Phil Klass can kiss my ass. He wasn't there. I was.
The point is this: God allowed his enemy a peek into the secrets of the atom, thus enabling him to develop nuclear weapons. And all the while, God shows the enemy that he has total control of those nuclear weapons. God ain't playing checkers. He's playing divine chess. A calling card, family, is a device used to introduce oneself to someone in lieu of a formal social or business visit. In criminology, a calling card is a particular object deliberately left at the scene of a crime to both claim responsibility and to taunt the authorities. Allah, in the person of Master Fard Muhammad, left his calling card in Italy in 1933 and in Roswell, New Mexico in 1947. The two events are arguably the context and the origin of America's nuclear weapons program, not J. Robert Oppenheimer.